How's your day going?
Yeah, the day going, up to now it's good.
Mm-hmm.
And how can I
Okay.
say in another way if anybody asks how is your day, and I'm just saying okay, it is good and it's going well, and tell me two, three other ways to answer for this question.
I think you have to be just honest about whatever you did in the day. For example, if someone asked me, how was your day? I would say it was very productive because I've worked a lot today. So I've taken a lot of sessions. So I'll say it was very productive because I worked, right? So you
Okay,
can say those things and also highlight few things that you did in the day. Maybe you had your lunch late or you did something new. Say all those things, right? So to conclude, you can say it was a good day. It's going really well. But this is what I did. Like these were the highlights, you can say.
okay.
Okay. So I think we have met before. Um,
Yes, it is our second session together.
okay. Okay. Great. So how was your first session and what did you learn from that? Do you remember the feedback that I gave you in the last session?
Yeah, I remembered, and in that session we discussed about a video, and you played a video on YouTube, and I watched that video for 2 minutes, and then I spoke about that video.
Mm-hmm.
And while after the explanation of me regarding video, and you gave feedback to me, uh, and the main feedback you gave me is was um, I'm not connecting the sentences. I'm just missing the linking words. I'm just speaking simple sentences, small sentences. The connecting words, and yeah, I'm telling one sentence and going to the another sentence. I'm not linking. That is what the main feedback you gave me on that session. And one more thing, and you suggested me few short films on YouTube to improve English, Friends, and How I Met Your Mother, and one more.
Modern Family, I think.
Yes.
Okay. So those are web series that I suggested. And did you try to watch any of those?
No, I just watched Friends, and it is just for 5 minutes like that. And but I didn't get time to watch those series. But I will whenever I have free time. I watch.
Okay, got it. So you can choose, for example, if you're interested in investment, banking, politics, general knowledge, you can pick which topic you like, and based on that, you can watch the shows, right? So if you tell me, I can research a bit and tell you which are the shows that you can watch based on your interests. And that is when you also will feel like watching those, right? If you're not interested or at all in comedy, then you will not watch the videos, right? So you tell me which are the topics that you're interested in.
Generally, I'm interested in movies and comedies and movies, and
Okay.
then uh, like general knowledge facts.
Okay. Where are you from? I forgot.
I am from Telangana, southern part of India.
Okay. I'm also from southern part of India, Karnataka.
Okay.
So what are your favorite movies? Or based on that, based on the genre that you watch a lot, I can suggest you
Hmm.
some movies in English.
Yeah, and the favorite movies of mine in recent times, KGF, and uh, Kantara also, and I watched Kerala Stories, and that was a good movie, and yeah, like that. And did you see this Mohanlal's film Godfather? I think Godfather. No. Yeah,
Watched
yeah.
it.
Those are the few movies which I like.
Do you know there's a movie called Godfather in English also?
Yeah, I knew about that movie, and I think that is on YouTube also, right?
I'm not
I
sure
think
about
so.
it. But have you ever wondered, like, what is the difference between English movie Godfather and Telugu movie Godfather?
I watched Telugu movie Godfather, but I didn't watch English Godfather. But that is not no, the story of the this Godfather and that Godfather is different. There is no link in between. The name remains same, but the story is uh, different.
Okay, how do you know that?
Means, if we, while we are watching movie, if they took the story from that original part and they can show thanks to that original Godfather team, like that,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
thanks,
yeah.
right? But here they didn't mention about that movie,
Hmm.
so
Okay.
I thought that, and it is a different story.
Okay. So,
Yes.
but do you think there are other movies, mainly South Indian movies, that were, I wouldn't say copied, but inspired by English movies and have not thanked or not said anywhere that we have taken these inspiration from English movie?
Okay.
So have you seen Happy New Year Hindi movie?
No, I didn't.
Okay, and have you seen Avatar?
Yeah, I saw Avatar.
Any anything like that you have seen in South India, like Avatar?
mm, like Avatar, I
Hmm.
didn't see anything. And
It might not be same, but shooting or getting a movie out in that big budget or um, something which nobody has done, right? Is
hmm.
there any movie like that in Telugu? Like I remember some
Oh, no, I'm, at current, present, I'm not getting any movie name.
big budgeted movies.
Means Bahubali.
Yes. So if you see that movie was a very big budget, the storyline was very basic. Right? It could have been shown in very small graphics or small things, but they shot in very big. It is good that there is some Indian movie like this, but do you see anything that has been taken from English? Like if you watch English movies, you would know there are some scenes or there are some clips that are like similar to what is there in Bahubali, right? So I don't think anybody will mention it that we have taken from the inspiration from other movies, but we have to go and watch it. Only then we will know. Because
Uh,
before I used to not watch English movies, I used to watch only Kannada movies or Telugu movies. Also, I've watched a lot. But once I started watching English movie, then only I got to know. Okay, all the storyline were taken from here. There is so many similar movies. You watched this Prabhas's movie, I don't know name, Prabhas and Kajal, I think. She forgets her name.
Darling.
Yes, I think that movie. Do you know there is an English movie also similar?
Okay. I think,
So,
oh, okay. Similarly, if you are there, which are copied from Hollywood,
not copied, I would not say copied, but taken
are
inspiration.
just, yeah, inspired by Hollywood
Yes,
movies.
yes. In that movie
Yeah.
also, he says, Prabhas says that while telling the story, he says, I had seen a movie in English last night, so I just made up all those stories into my life story and I just told them the story. But
Yes.
yeah, so the thing that I'm telling you right now is that do watch English movies, even though we feel that it might be different by others' opinion, it might be similar, it might be different. We don't know that. But just go and put an effort into watching a movie, is what I'm saying. Okay. In English.
Sure.
Okay. Do you know what is the topic for today's session?
Yeah, it is about mother.
Yes. Do you want to talk about this or anything else?
Yeah, I will talk about this.
Okay. So um, I'll start the stopwatch, okay? And I want you to continuously talk at least for 2 minutes about mother,
Okay.
okay? Three,
Hmm.
2, 1, start.
Uh, mother is a very special and person for every person. Uh, she is the most precious gift uh, of God for anyone, and she's friendly, and she's a guide and teacher, and she takes care of the entire family, and she makes our home very beautiful. Um, then she loves her children at most, and she spends all her time towards family itself. I'm talking about many mothers. We are working mothers, and if we take as a percentage, and we can take an 10 to 20% mothers are working, and the remaining 80% of the mothers are, they are just taking care of the home, and they're just taking care of their family and their children, and they spend all their time in home itself, and they cook and they wash the clothes, and they maintain their home. Yeah, and those are the things, and we cannot uh, imagine a life without mother, from childhood, and how she pamper a child, and how she feed her child, and generally childs are not interested to eat, and mothers are they just say like Chandamama Kadalu or Moon stories, and they just say stories, and they feed their children. And,
10
yeah,
more seconds.
that's it.
Done. 2 minutes. That's good. You had a lot of things to say, but a lot of grammar mistakes. Uh, one specific mistake that I saw is child's, um, that you would say, and mothers, right? So usually we say mother, but when we are addressing to like more than 5, 6 mothers, when you that is when we say mothers, right? But we are talking about a mother, we have to say mother. Okay, that is one thing. And what is correct, childs or children?
Children, and child is the singular form, and plural form of child is children. I knew, but when I'm speaking, and I forgot that, and I used that word. I knew child is the singular form, and plural form of the child is children.
What is, which form is childs?
Child is, I think there is no word like that. We should not add s at
Yes,
the end of the child.
correct. So s is not, should not be added in the child word. So child is for when you're addressing one kid, child you can say. But when you're talking about kids, lot of kids, you can say children. They are children. Okay. Okay, that's great. So based on the observation that I've done, that is grammar part mostly is highlighted here that you have to improve it. So now what I'll do is I'll share my screen, and I'll show you some images. Like, have you done this activity before? I'll show the images and you have to describe what is happening in the image.
No, I
Have you
didn't.
done this? No. Can you see this picture?
Yeah, I can see, and can I talk about that picture?
Yes. You go.
um, in this picture, and I can see three girls and two boys, and they sat on a steps, I think so, and they sat on a ground like that on a
Mhm.
steps. And in the picture, one boy speaking on the phone, and another girl using a laptop, and other girl reading a book with smile, and one girl, it looks like she don't have hands, and she hearing music, and she wore a headset, and she
Mm-hmm.
listening, probably she listening music or a class anything. And the last one, the boy wearing cooling glass, and he's writing something on his diary. And the similar part, and all are wearing shoes, and that is the common point for all for the group, for the
Mm-hmm.
five members of group. And then um, mostly, uh, yeah, that's it. This is what I observed.
Okay. So the details that you said are really good, that you've observed and spoke about is really good. But what I'm saying is structuring what you're saying, right? So randomly, if you pick something and just tell all the things like here, this one, that one, it's like clustering, right? So whenever you're speaking about something, you should say in an order, hierarchically, like a triangle. One, second, third, four, five. That is how you have to come. As soon as you see the picture, what do you see? You see the stairs, people sitting on stairs, right? So I'll ask you questions in full sentence and you have to answer in full sentence. I'll share my screen again.
So,
Same picture. So the first question here that I'll be asking is that um, how many members are sitting on the stairs?
there are five members sitting on the stairs. Among that, three are girls, two are boys.
Very good. I was not expecting the details of the gender. Really good. The second question that I'll be asking is what is the first person doing?
And from left side, he's
From left.
the first.
Hmm.
From left side, the person, the first person, writing on his diary, and he's wearing a cooling glass.
From left, I don't know if it is opposite for you. From left is um,
Okay, other side. Okay, I can say other side. I know. Okay, uh, the person speaking on the phone, and he wore a cap, like it is like winter cap, and he he's seeing the ground, and he's speaking on the phone.
okay. So here you don't have to tell me what he's wearing because my question is very specific. That what is the first person doing? So you can say the
Okay.
as you said, the first person is
Speaking on the phone and looking at the
correct.
ground.
Speaking on the phone, and you can also tell me the detail of their emotion expression based on their expression.
uh, and it seems like he is telling something on the phone with happiness,
Yeah.
good mood.
Yeah.
He's on good mood, or he is in good mood, in or on. Which should I use, which preposition? He's on good mood or he is in good mood, it seems like.
Too much complication you're making. Do not complicate so much. Happy is enough to describe his emotion, right? He seems happy. That is fine. Enough.
He seems happy.
He seems happy.
Okay.
Okay. What is the second person doing?
And the second girl using her laptop. That's it.
Using a laptop or working? Usually, what we do on the laptop is work, right?
Browse. Yeah, we browse internet, or we work on projects.
Correct. So we can say the second person is
The second person is working on the laptop.
on her laptop.
The second person working on her laptop.
Correct. Is working on her laptop. And she seems dash two.
She seems happy.
She seems happy too. Now we are using the happy word for the second time. So we can
Yes.
say she seems happy too. T O
Two.
O.
Okay.
Now, what is the third person doing?
And the third person reading a book with a smile.
with a smiling face.
A third person is doing, sorry, reading a book with a smiling face.
Very good. Now, what is the fourth person doing?
The fourth person listening music or a class and seeing a book and her you know the next girl reading a book and she's looking at that book and listening to
No,
the
again, you're complicating here. Okay, it is very easy. Like, first of all, if we are listening to something important, class or something, we are very, we sit in a sophisticated way. We don't sit relaxed. If we are relaxed and listening to something, what is it?
it seems like she is listening to music.
Very good. She is listening to the music, and she seems
um, a little bit nervous.
she seems she doesn't seem nervous, but she seems little worried, but also relaxed.
No, actually, I can't see emotion on her face, and she is looking neutral and no happy and no sad,
Let
according
me
to me. Yeah,
soon. Okay. Now, what is the expression that you see?
literally, I cannot find her expression and no
Okay.
expression on her face.
Okay. So while clicking the picture, it might have been like in the middle of something like that. Maybe that's why her expression is not caught properly. But by the
Okay,
way her body language is, we can say that she is relaxed.
okay, yeah. She's relaxed and listening to music.
Correct. Now, what is the fifth person doing?
Fifth person writing on his diary and he is looking outside, his opposite side and he's writing something on his diary.
Okay. We don't know if it is diary or a book or something. So we can just say writing in a book. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So he's writing in a book. And what is his
Yes.
expression? His expression is
Mm.
serious. Like he's busy writing something in his book.
Yeah, his expression sealess.
His expression is a little bit serious. Do you want to see again?
Serious. Okay, his
Serious.
expression is little bit serious.
Yes, he seems. We can say he's busy with something, writing something on the book. That's why he's into it, right?
Okay.
So you can
Okay.
use both the words.
Sure.
Great. So the feedback that I'm giving you is that try to say things in English, simple things. Okay. You can say it, but small grammar mistakes, small connecting words should be added for that. For that, you need a lot of practice. And other than English Yari sessions, I would suggest you speak in English even with yourself, like on a daily basis. If something is happening, just say it out loud in simple English. Okay, you have
Okay.
to do this practice every day, and this is my feedback for this session.
Mm.
Okay, any other doubts?
And while I'm learning English, and how can I motivate myself?
Okay, so I would say that, see, if you're confident about what you have, the skill that you have to be confident about it. Okay, once you're confident in that, then it you won't hesitate speaking in English, right? Because you know whatever happens, I'm good at it. I will make this happen, right? So that should come. Whatever the topic you're talking about, that you should be very like 100. And the second thing is for improving confidence, complete small tasks on your daily basis, right? So, for example, I said practice this every day, right? Maybe you'll forget about it after 1 or 2 days. Make a habit of doing this every day. Once you complete it, you will feel confident. Okay, I've learned about this. Tomorrow, I'll learn about this again. Completing it also gives you confidence because you've learned something new today. It can be a new word, it can be a new phrase, new sentence, but do something, learn something every day in English.
Okay.
Okay? and in front of the mirror or camera. Okay.
And while I'm learning, I can remember those words, and when I'm speaking, and I cannot collecting those words to the sentence which I use. And you saw that, I know that the singular form, the plural form of the children, but when I'm speaking on in a sentence, but I didn't use. So yeah, few are there like that. And yeah, I'm remembering, I'm learning new words, but I'm not adding those new words into my sentence as well.
So what we all do is that today I come across a new word, I learn it, I'll close the book and I'll keep it somewhere. I've learned that word, but I'm not gonna check it out again. Let it be there. In my mind, I've learned that word, but you will not remember which word you have learned, what is the meaning of that word. You will not remember that. But you only know that you've learned the new word, right? That is a mistake, right? So imagine when you were a small kid, when you were learning Telugu, your vernacular language, it didn't come just by hearing it once. Your environment was Telugu, right? You were hearing those words again and again and again. You started speaking it, you started practicing it, you started telling it, right? So that is how even English also works. Every day, take that book, open, see the word that you have learned continuously for 14 days at least. The word that you have learned, you should check it out,
Okay, for
right?
14 days.
Once you see that for continuously 14 days, see that word, try to make examples which is related to your life, right? So that is when you will get used to use that word in your conversations. Okay. So
Okay.
yeah, I have to quickly skip to my next session now. I hope you enjoyed
Yeah.
this session.
Sure. And lastly, and have a nice day. And instead of have a nice day, and how can we close the conversation in other way?
Um, you can say it was nice meeting you. For the person that you have met, it was nice meeting you. Thank you so much. Have a great
Mm.
day. Any
Okay.
like a fun comment also you can make, because if you have a common ground with them, if you have a
Okay.
little bit closeness towards them, but if you're professionally ending a conversation, you can say thank you for your time, and I'll see you again. Bye.
Thank you for your time. I'll see you again.
Thank you so much. Okay, bye.